Hello, I welcome all of you once again in Profit and Loss series. We are in lecture number 6. In this lecture, we are going to discuss the concept of sequential percentage profit and loss or profit. As in, if A sold an article to B and then B sold the same to C, in that case, how do you calculate profit or loss percent? In various books you might find some formulas. Okay, in some books you might find formula for this, but I'm not in much in support of formulas much, because try to keep the list of formulas as low as possible, as less as possible, so that you focus on basic concepts more. Okay, so the example for this question is Manoj sells a shirt to Yogesh at a profit of 15%, and then Yogesh sells it to Suresh at a loss of 10%. Find the resultant profit or loss percent. Now, in this, if you read this question, you can relate one tip which we have discussed in a percentage topic, that if entire question is in percentage form and answer is also in percentage form, then we can assume a number instead of assuming a variable, right? So what to do in that case? Okay, how do we assume numbers and how do we solve this? Let's get started. Now, we are starting with Manoj. So Manoj sells a shirt to Yogesh. That means Manoj also must have bought it from somewhere. Let's say Manoj bought it for 100 rupees. Manoj bought this shirt for 100 rupees. Now, Yogesh is buying at the higher price because Manoj is selling the shirt to him at the higher price, right? So Yogesh must have bought this shirt 15% with a 15% profit or 15% higher. So Manoj into 100% plus this profit of 15%. Okay, Manoj got it for 100, that's our assumption, into 115%. Divide by 100. If you remove the percentage sign, you have 100 cancel, you got it 115. That's how it is, right? That's not the answer. Okay, we still have more to solve. Yogesh sells it to Suresh at a loss of 10%. So now for Suresh, the shirt will cost less, loss, right? So loss means less. So to Suresh, it will cost less than Yogesh. By how much? 10%, because there is a 10% loss. So we know if loss percentage is given, then we do 100 minus, right? You all remember the formulas, right? Okay, so to Suresh, it will cost Yogesh's price, which is 115 into 90%, right? If you simplify this, what you get here, cancel, and then simplify this, you will get 103.5. okay. Now the overall trade, if you get to see here, for Manoj we assumed 100, and at last the last person is Suresh. For him it has come down to 103.5, right? So definitely there is an increase in the entire transaction. The value of shirt has been increased in the entire transaction, right? Increased by how much? 3.5, right? So if I need to calculate the increase percentage, I will say this has been increased by 3.5 from the base value, which is 100, multiply by 100. This is going to get you what? 3.5%. okay. Although I'm sure you will be agreeing with me if I directly say, okay, from 100 it become 103.5, so there is 3.5% increase, because percentage means per 100, right? So it's increasing from 100, we can straight away say that's 3.5%. okay. If that become, let's say, 80, so there is a decrease of 20%. From 100 it become 80, so there is a decrease of 20%, right? Okay, so I hope all of you are with me. So now here I mixed the concept of percentage and the profit and loss. I'm sure we all are on the same page. Now, next question. On the similar line, if you want, you can pause this video and try to solve this question. See whether your answer is matching with my answer. Okay. The solution here, Priya sold a camera to Rajat at a profit of 20%. Then Rajat sold it to Arjun at a loss of 15%. Determine the overall profit or loss percentage, or I will say determine overall increase or decrease percentage. Yeah, one of the same thing. Now, same way, entire question is in percentage, options are also in percentage, we can assume some value. So if I assume for Priya, it must have costed, let's say for Priya, it costed 100 rupees. Priya bought it for 100 rupees. So, in case of Rajat, now can I reduce some steps, because you know that, right? I mean, I don't have to write again and again that Rajat equal to Priya into 100 plus 20%. Yeah, this step plus profit, so plus 20%. This, had I been not writing this step, are you okay with that? Will you be okay with that? Thank you. Okay, so Rajat, Priya is 100. Yeah, reduce the steps as much as possible, otherwise you won't enjoy these lectures. Okay, so Rajat is 20% more from 100. So we can directly say that is 120%. Yeah, 120. Rajat is 20% more than Priya, right? 20% more than 100. So directly we can say 120. Now Rajat sold it to Arjun at loss of 15%. So now Arjun got it less than Rajat by how much? 15%. So can I directly write 100 minus 15, which is 85%? Are you okay with me? Yeah, 15% less. So 100 minus 15. 100 minus 15 is 85%. Remove the percentage sign, divide by 100. All okay? Yes. So here Rajat, which is 120. Now this is 85 by 100. Simplify this part. What do you get here? 0 0 cancel. 2 6 are 2 5 are 5. This becomes 17. 17 6 are 102. Right, 102. Now in overall trade, if you get to see, first the camera was with Priya, who bought it for 100. That's an assumption. That's what we have assumed to solve the question. And reached to Arjun, and Arjun paid how much? 102 rupees for that, right? So if you get to see, the total increase is, the resultant increase, the overall increase is only 2 over 100. So can we say that's percentage increase or percentage profit in overall transaction is what? 2%. Yeah, because it is increasing on 100. I hope that's fine with you. If percent means per 100, if it is increasing from 100, I can write all the steps, but I'm deliberately not writing it so that you understand these removing the steps and the concept well. Okay, great. So that's the answer. Thank you. Next question. Again, pause this video, try to solve. Solution. Let's see. Anu sells a book to Sanjay at profit of 25. Directly we can say Anu, let's say 100. So for Sanjay, it should be 25% more. Can I write 125 rupees directly? Yeah. If Arjun paid 100 rupees, so can I write for Sanjay it should be 125 because 25% increase? Great. So I just need to calculate for Tina, because Tina bought it for 12% more. Profit means more, right? 12% more. So 125 into 112%. Yeah. How 112? 12% profit, right? So 100 plus 12%. Correct? Okay. So I wanted you to reduce the steps and directly write 112%, 112 by 100, right? 25 5s are 25 4s are cancel, 4 2s are 8, we got 3 8s are 32, correct. Now 5 into this will get you 140. So for Tina it costed how much? 140. So now see the steps. Actually you can solve this in 3 steps. First, this we can directly write. For Tina, for this you need to do the calculation. So you come to, from here you come to this step directly, and after calculation you have got this, right? Now you can say that it started from Anu, okay, which is who paid rupees 100, and Tina at the end paid how much? 140. So there is a 40% increase because it is increasing from 100. It is increasing from 100 to this. Okay, that's the in the entire transaction. So from beginning, the base value, the initial value, to the last, what's the entire increase, right? Okay. So what you should not be doing, don't do. So what you should not be doing, you should not be adding this 25 with 12 directly. Okay, that's get you wrong answer. You don't feel that okay, this is 25% profit, so 25% more, then 12% profit, so 12% more. Make it 25 plus 12. That's wrong. Okay, don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, so 3 steps solution. So I hope you understand that you really don't need formula for these. Yeah, that will lead to confusion, man. I hope by now you started building faith on me, right? Good, that's good. Okay, Rahul sold the bicycle to Neha at a loss of 18%. Now tell me, if Rahul, yeah, pause this video, solve this question, match the solution with the question. So Rahul bought it for 100. So for Neha, it should be 100 minus 18. So that should be 82, right? Now Neha sold it to Kunal with a profit of 8%. Now for Kunal, it should be more than Neha. Kunal should be more than Neha by how much? 8%. So that should be 108%, right? More than Neha profit. So Neha is 82. You have to calculate 108% of 82, right? For Kunal, if you calculate this, yeah, simplify this by cancelling 4 or something, or maybe so you can directly multiply this 82 with 108, and then later you can divide by 100, which is just applying some decimal value. Yeah, applying, you know, when you divide by 100, you put decimal, right? So to Kunal, it costed how much? 88.56, right? So we started with whom? Rahul. Rahul paid how much? Rahul bought it for how much? 100, and Kunal bought it for how much? 88.56, right? Now we can see there is a pure decrease, right? The decrease is, what is the decrease value? Subtract 100 minus 88.56, subtract karo. How much will you get? You will get 11.44, right? So we can directly say 11.44% because it is starting from 100. Yeah. और अभी भी अगर नहीं समझ में आए तो देखो यहाँ पे अगर आप परसेंटेज डिक्रीज निकालते या परसेंटेज लॉस निकालते हो, you have difference which is 11.44. difference तो same ही होगा, and then you are comparing with base, the initial value, which is 100, and you multiply by 100. So what you get here? 100 cancel. So this is going to happen. That's what I'm saying. When you are using the base 100, directly put percentage there. All good. That's it. That will be your answer. Okay, you can see this. That will be your answer. Yeah, you don't need to get into this. Percent is per 100. Every number we calculate on the base of 100 is going to be percent, right? That's the beauty of assuming 100 as the initial value. Okay, and then we got homework. I hope you will be able to solve the homework. Pause this video, take the screenshot, note the homework, and then try to solve it after this lecture. So that is it in today's lecture. My name is Shah Manawat, and I will see you in the next lecture of Profit and Loss. Till then, stay happy, stay healthy. Bye-bye.